Now today we are going to see some rules to draw the ray diagram. Let's see some rules to draw ray diagram. There are 4 rules to draw ray diagram. In whole topic, these rules are very important. Now we see first rule. First we draw diagram for concave lens. Now principal axis, pole. If you complete the circle, you get the center of curvature. Between pole and center of curvature, you get focus point. That is a capital F. Now what is our first rule? See, a ray, incident ray, which is parallel to principal axis, after reflection passes through focus point. This is our first rule. A incident ray parallel to principal axis, after reflection passes through the focus point. Now this is for the concave mirror. Similarly we see for the convex mirror. Convex mirror, principal axis, pole. Now where center of curvature and focus point lies? Inside the sphere. Very good. Then here you get the center of curvature, and in between, in center, you get the focus point. Correct? Again the same rule. If incident ray is parallel to principal axis, after reflection it passes through the focus point. Then see in diagram, this is the incident ray and this is the reflected ray. Then from where it passes through focus point? Focus is here only. Then we have to extend back side for the convex mirror. Understood? When a ray parallel to principal axis, after reflection passes through the focus point. This is the imaginary line. Correct? Virtual line, and this is the real one. Second rule, concave mirror. Again we have to draw principal axis, pole, center of curvature and focus point. Now what is the second rule? If incident ray passes through focus, incident ray passes through the focus, after reflection it will parallel to the principal axis. Now for the convex mirror, pole, principal axis, center of curvature, and this one is the focus. If the ray incident through the focus, after reflection it will parallel to the principal axis. These are the 2 rules. Next rule, again we draw diagram. These are very important rules. Concave mirror, this one is the convex mirror. This point is pole F and center of curvature. If the incident ray incident from the center of curvature, then after reflection it reflect from the same path. If it comes from center of curvature, always go from the center of curvature. It don't change its path. Understood? Now for the convex mirror, center of curvature, focus and pole. If the incident ray passes to the center of curvature, after reflection it follows the same path, goes through the center of curvature. And last one, I draw last diagram or fourth rule, but before that I want to rub the board. We revise these 3 diagram. What is the, okay, I draw on next board. Fourth rule, concave mirror, convex mirror. Don't forget to draw these lines. Reflecting surface, this is the non-reflecting surface. Pole, center of curvature, focus. Here also pole, center of curvature and focus point. Now what is the last rule, fourth rule? If incident ray incident on the pole, incident ray incident on the pole, then you see here one angle is there. This angle is known as the angle of incidence. In laws of reflection, we see that the angle of incident is always equal to angle of reflection. Then it follows the laws of reflection and moves in this direction. Here angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Understood? If this angle is 50 degree, it also make angle 50 degree when it reflect. This is the incident ray making an angle of 50 degree, then when it reflect, it also make the angle 50 degree. Now what about the convex mirror? Incident ray making incident angle denoted by theta I, reflected ray making an angle theta r. Here also it follows the laws of reflection. Okay. Now here we complete the topic. You have to draw diagram and draw the sentence for this one. For 2 marks, this question always ask. Rules to draw the ray diagram. Ray diagrams are very important. First one, if the incident ray parallel to the principal axis after reflection passes through the focus point, this is for the same convex and concave mirror. Second one, if the incident ray passes through the focus point after reflection, it will be parallel to the principal axis, same for the both diagram. Third rule, if it incident from the center of curvature after reflection moves from the same path, center of curvature, it will move. And last one, fourth one, if incident ray incident obliquely at point P or at point pole, it follows the laws of reflection and making the same as incident angle, it reflect in this direction. Okay. Now next topic is, we will see next topic, that is ray diagram for convex or concave mirror. Here using convex lens we get always virtual image, and using concave we get the 2 type of images, real image and virtual image. Now next one, we will see one by one diagram. Now we will see on the PowerPoint presentation. See, dear student, in diagram, this is the convex lens, convex mirror. When the ray parallel to principal axis, this is the principal axis, 2 rays are there which are parallel to principal axis, and after reflection they pass through the focus point. Understood? To draw ray diagram, 2 rays are enough to get the image. Only 2 rays are enough to get the image. This 1 and 2 rays we get the image here at focus. Now when object is placed at infinity, now where you go to place object at infinity? So consider the sun. Sun is our object that is at the infinity. Okay, then using this one object infinity, then what is the image? Position of the image is at point F, focus point. Nature, it is obviously virtual, it is not the real. These rays do not meet in front of the mirror, so this one is the virtual image. Virtual image is always erect. And last one, it is point size. See, this is the image and this point is known as the image, that is the point size image. Next one, when object is placed between pole and infinity. Now you know that pole is lies on the reflecting surface. Center of the reflecting surface is called the pole. Pole and infinity we put the object. This is called the object, and I told you only two rays are enough to draw the ray diagram. This is first ray. First ray parallel to principal axis, after reflection goes through the focus point. Understood? And second ray they draw from the center of curvature. Incident ray for the center of curvature, again it goes return from the center of curvature. Here two rays are meet and we get the image. Now two words are related with the image, diminished and magnified. Now our object is suppose 2 centimeter and we get image only 1 centimeter, then that is called smaller the image, that is called the diminished. And if image is greater than the object, that is called the magnified, but we get here image diminished, it is the erect and virtual. These two rays do not meet in front of the mirror, so we get the virtual image, virtual and erect. Now where the position of our image? Between the pole and focus. This is the position of image. Now next one. See student, this is the concave mirror. First two diagram we seen for the convex mirror. Both diagram are for the convex mirror, and real and virtual and erect image we get. Now this one is the concave mirror. See, pole, center of curvature, between pole and center of curvature, that is the focus point. Now when object is at infinity, similar, infinity consider the sun as the object, and here we get the image, correct? Position at F, this is about the image. Where we get the image? At point focus. What is the nature of the image? Real and inverted. And what is the size? It is point size or highly diminished. Next, second condition, when object beyond C, C means center of curvature, beyond center of curvature. This is the center of curvature. Beyond center of curvature we have to put our object. Object is AB. We draw two rays that after reflection rays actually meet, and here we get our image, correct? Now where is the position? Between center of curvature and pole. This is the image. What is the nature? Real, because rays actually meet, that is the real image. And inverted, object head is upper side and image head is downside, so inverted word is there, and it is the diminished, smaller than the object, so word is diminished. Now next one, when object is at C, when we put object at the center of curvature, here center of curvature, we put the object, two rays are there, one parallel to principal axis, after reflection passes through focus, and one passes through focus, after reflection moves parallel to principal axis. Using these two laws we get this image. B dash A dash is our image, AB is the object. Now we describe where is the image? At C. Real and inverted, this is the real, rays are actually meet, so real and inverted image is there. And what about the size? This one is the same size, object and image both are of the same size. Now we will see next one. When object is placed between, say F means focus and center of curvature. Where is the object? C. This one is the object, and you get here image. B dash A dash is the image. Now we put object between center of curvature and focus. We draw two rays and we get the here image. Now object is this one, image is greater than the object. So word enlarge is there. You write magnified also, same. Position beyond center of curvature, what is the nature? Real and inverted, and size is the enlarge. Next one, when object is placed at focus. See, this is the focus point and we have to put the object. AB is the object and we don't see image here. Where is the image? See, image is at infinity, so we don't get the image on the screen. Image we get at the infinity. What is the nature of that image? Real and inverted. That is the real image. These rays actually meet real and it will be inverted. And what is the size? Size is highly enlarged. Means suppose this object is of 2 centimeter, you get 50 centimeter of the image. That is highly enlarged. Now last one, when object is between pole and focus. Pole and focus point. Here is the object. Our object is A and B. Two rays we have to draw and we get the image A dash, B dash. See, this image is behind the mirror. So this is the virtual and erect. What is the head of A? Head is upper side and image head is also upper side. That is called the erect. And if it will be the opposite, then you get the inverted image. Now position behind the mirror, what is the nature of the image? That is the virtual and erect, and size is enlarged. See, size is enlarged. Now for the convex mirror we have to see two things, and for the concave mirror we have to see the 6 diagram. That ray diagram are very important. Now we will see uses of concave mirror and uses of convex mirror. What are the uses of concave mirror and convex mirror in our daily life? Then using torches, then searchlight and vehicles, headlight. Next, used by dentist. Next one is the use as shaving mirror, and last one, used to concentrate sunlight to produce heat in the solar furnace. These are the uses of the concave mirror. Uses of convex mirror, use in the rear view mirror in the vehicles. When you sit on the bike, then inside in the bike, that are the rear view mirrors, they are made from the convex mirror. Use as shop security mirror, they are also the convex mirror. For 2 marks, uses of concave mirror and convex mirror are asked. Now in next video, we will start the sign convention for the convex or concave mirror. Thank you.